homes, you know what I'm saying? And one thing that irks me, man, is when I hear a parent, man, talking so negative to their child, telling them, oh, you just like your daddy, oh, you stupid, or you ain't got no sense, or you dumb, or things like that, man. You gotta realize, man, words, man, shape people's reality. Some people, man, like for real, man, like some people, man, they really think that what you say is their reality. Yeah, like Kayla just said, man, that's power in the tongue, man. Your tongue is really like the smallest thing on your body, but it's the most powerful thing on your body. Every day I wake up, man, I have to tell myself, man, hey, you are somebody. You know what I'm saying? You a game changer. You a generational curse breaker. Because if I don't tell myself this, sometimes I won't ever hear that. Because sometimes the only good thing you hear about yourself are the things that you tell yourself. And your words have to be powerful. Your words have to mean something. You can't just be saying any and everything, man, to yourself and also to other people. And that's why I feel like that we have so many young people, man, growing up, doing the things that they're doing, growing up, acting the way they act. And why? Because there is somebody that sowed some type of seed, a negative seed in their life, and they grew up believing that stuff. That was what leads to negative attitudes. That's what leads to all this stuff that's going on in this world. Why? Because people not careful of the things that they're saying. Like I said a few minutes ago, man, sometimes, man, the only good things you hear about yourself are the things you tell yourself. And I'm talking about, like, I don't know if I want to stress this or not. I don't know if I want to stress this enough, but you have to be careful of the things that you say. You have to be careful, man, of the things that you say to other people, man, because literally, man, what you say to other people, it can damage them for the rest of their lives, man. You don't even realize you can just be joking around with somebody, and you can just be saying, look, you think it's just anything. You can say something so negative and then mark that person for the rest of their life. That person will literally walk around thinking that they are what you said about them. Literally. And then just to be real with y'all, man, like growing up, man, like I grew up in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in Memphis, so it was this thing that they used to do all the time called checking. You know what I'm saying? Checking is when you talk about people all the time. And I'm talking about, man, sometimes, man, people would check you all day, every day. And so, like I told y'all earlier when I first logged on, man, I had so many insecurities about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things that I wanted to do, certain things that I had dreams about doing even in a young age that I never did because I allowed somebody opinion of me become my reality. I allowed what other people say about me or say to me stop me from doing what I really wanted to do. The fact that people, you know what I'm saying, may neglect what I'm trying to do, or the fact that somebody may say something negative about what I'm trying to do, I literally allowed that to stop me and hold me bondage, man, and not pursue what it is that I want to pursue. So growing up in Memphis, like I said, we used to do a lot of checking. So I never wanted to hang around people. I always tried to make sure that I was perfect in everything that I did. I always tried to make sure that everything was right, everything was on point. Why? Because I didn't want nobody to say something so negative about me that say something negative about me, because I knew that I started believing what they said about me. You see what I'm saying? And I had to grow out that place. Man, to be real, it took me literally like last year sometimes to stop believing what other people saying about me, because I allowed the words that came out of other people's mouth contain me, control me, and dictate what I want to do and where I want to go in life. Like, for real. So we can't allow, man, other people, man, like words, or you can't even allow the words that you tell yourself stop you or dictate you from doing what you know you want to do in life. I'm telling you, man, life and death lies in the power of your tongue. If you say negative things, if you speak negative things, guess what? Negative things going to happen. But I guarantee, man, if you wake up every morning and if you tell yourself positive things, and parents, if you have children and you're speaking positivity over their lives, if you are telling them that you're going to be great, if you tell them that you are going to be a game changer, if you're telling your children, man, that you're going to change the world, man, your kids will grow up believing that. One thing I can say about my mom, man, I love my mom so much, is growing up, man, my mama, I'm telling y'all, man, she always made sure that she was telling us positive things our whole life. Man, me and my little brothers, bro, like she literally every time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I used to play ball all the time in high school, and every time I feel like I had a bad game, my mom used to always find a way to turn a negative into a positive. And I'll be like, Mom, you ain't even got to be so positive right now. I just had a bad game. I literally went like 2 for 15 today. I had 5 turnovers. I played bad in front of college coaches. But what's so crazy is my mom had a way to turning that negative into a positive. And now that I realized that what my mom was doing, she was sowing good seeds in me, telling me that, Dominique, what you got to understand is you can literally find a positive in every negative. And that's why I want to tell you all today, man, that no matter how negative your life is, no matter how things are going bad in your life, man, listen, you can literally find a negative in your positive, but you have the capability to speak to a situation, bro, and change the whole situation. That's how powerful your words really is. That you really, really, really can speak to a situation. You can speak to a negative situation, man, and change that whole thing. Even if you living from paycheck to paycheck, you can speak to that thing and say, hey, man, I'm not going to live like this forever. You have the capability to change your situation with your words. But what we do sometimes, we allow negativity to creep in. We allow certain thoughts to creep in our mind, and those thoughts turn into words, and those words, when that words come out, they create our reality. Like, for real, so we got to be careful of our words, man. There's nothing wrong with us encouraging people. There's nothing wrong with us, man, supporting people with our words. There's nothing wrong with us, man. Like, literally telling, hey, man, I like them. You can find something to brag. You can find something on somebody to praise them about. The one thing about me, like, no matter where I'm at, no matter who I'm around, I'm going to always try to find something positive to say about somebody. Because you never really understand how much one compliment that you can say to a person can change that person's life for the rest of their life. I remember one time working at the wellness center at Alabama A&M, and a young man came and I said, hey, man, I like them phones, bro. He said, man, appreciate it. He went on by his day. He came back around on his way to check out. He said, hey, man, I appreciate you for giving me that compliment. He said, man, you the first person that said something nice to me all day. Literally, man, you don't understand how powerful your words really are. Somebody can be at the point of suicide, man, for real. You say one positive thing to that person. You can say one good word to that person. It can change that whole person's mindset. Because I'm going to tell you, man, a lot of people walk around like everything is okay. A lot of people walk around like everything is good on the outside. But on the inside, man, they can be going through so much turmoil. And the fact that you say one positive thing, man, can literally change that person and uplift that person's spirit and change the trajectory of that person's life. I guarantee you, man, if we learn how to start speaking positive things, man, literally, man, our positive things will start happening. But if you continue to speak negativity, man, you're going to be living a negative life for the rest of your life. So I want to challenge everybody, man. Listen, start talking to yourself. Start saying good things to yourself. In my mirror, man, in my bathroom, what I got, hey, I am a generational curse breaker. I am built for this. I will not allow my circumstance become my reality. I will not allow, I'm telling myself I'm wealthy. I'm rich. My kids are wealthy. My children are wealthy. My wife is wealthy. You know what I'm saying? My parents, my mom is healthy. This is stuff I tell myself every day, because if you continue to say this thing, guess what? You're going to start believing it. And then when you start believing it, your mindset is going to start shifting, and you're going to start seeing what you've been saying this whole time. And if you're hanging around people, man, that's always speaking negative, and if you're hanging around people that's always talking down on certain things, you need to literally remove yourself from that person, man. You have to remove yourself from around them people. Man, life is too short. You can be here today and gone today. Every time we click on the news, we see something happening. Every time we look on Instagram or Facebook, we see, RIP this, RIP that. Man, listen. Life ain't playing with us. You have to tell yourself, man, I'm going to live to see my grandkids, man. I'm going to live to see my great-great-grandkids go off to college. These are the things that you have to say to yourself. Because the things that you say to yourself, man, I swear to God, it become your reality, man. It'll become your reality. My favorite book in the whole wide world, man, it's the best motivational book, man, in the world. It said life and death lies in the power of your tongue. Life and death lies in the power of your tongue, man. Literally, man, if you continue to say negative things, man, it will become your reality. And ain't nothing more cool than you having confidence in yourself, than you speaking words of affirmation over yourself, than you looking at certain situations and say, hey, I know it look like this now, but it ain't gonna be like this for forever. I got power in my tongue, man. My mouth is powerful. The things that come out of my words, man, are powerful. So what I'm doing is I'm feeding my spirit, I'm feeding my mind, I'm feeding my soul positive things, because if I continue to feed that thing positive things, guess what? Positive things gonna come out. My grandma used to always say, she used to say, baby, Lucille, I know y'all see me with that hat on my head all the time. You know what I'm saying? They say Lucille grandson. But one thing my grandma taught me, man, that I never forget, she said, baby, what's on the inside will never, she said, what's on the inside is gonna always come out. So if I continue to feed myself negativity, what's going to come out? Negativity. But if I continue to feed myself positivity, guess what's going to come out? Positivity, man. For real. And I'm finna tell y'all something right now, man. And I don't know if my mom, man, if she, you know what I'm saying, will approve me saying this. But we've been going through some things in the family. You know what I'm saying? We've been having some challenges. We've been dealing with certain things, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to my mom's health. But every single day I tell myself, I say, hey, my mom, man, she's healed. You see what I'm saying? My mama, she's in full recovery. Every single day I'm telling myself this. And guess what? I got a whole news report today, the update, that my mama, she was like, hey, baby, guess what? I ain't in no more pain. Baby, I'm walking around. I see things, you know what I'm saying, changing in my life. Why? Because every single day since we found out what my mom been dealing with, I've been speaking positive things. And guess what? I got results of what everything that I've been saying today is my mom, man, she's doing better. Why? Because I kept speaking that stuff. Watch what you say, man. You got to be careful of your words. Because what you don't want to do, you don't want to allow. And one thing I've learned about this negativity thing and this positive thing, the fact that this is what I found out after I done my research. One negative thing can cancel out 10 positive things. So one negative word you say to yourself or to somebody else will cancel out 10 positive things. That's crazy. If y'all don't believe me, have somebody ever said something negative to you and you thought about that thing all day long? You be like, dang. And you start believing like, dang, did I really do that bad? Oh, dang, did I really look that bad? Or dang, did I ain't sound that bad? Especially if you sing. You know what I'm saying? You be like, dang, did I really do that? Because guess what? That one negative thing, like, literally cancels out all the positive things. It'll ruin your day, man. That's crazy. When you continue to say negative things about yourself and about certain people, it'll ruin your day. So, man, I just want to encourage y'all, man. I just want y'all to understand, man, that there's power in your words. Your words will create your reality, man. Your words will create your reality. And I guarantee you, man, and I'm going to tell y'all another, back to when I was telling y'all about when my mom used to always tell me and my little brother positive things. Every time we used to come to her with something negative, she was always turn that thing around to something positive. Man, let me tell you something, bro. My mom was doing that so much growing up that I found myself doing it. Every time I turn around and find something, you know what I'm saying, positive to say. Like every time I'm in a situation, I'm always, okay, bet. Well, at least this ain't happened. You know what I'm saying? Oh, IRS took you know what I'm saying? I owe the IRS. They took $1,300. But they give me $200 though. Hey, I'm gonna work with this $200. You feel me? Just being real, you gotta be able to find the positive in every negative situation, man. And your words dictates, man, you know what I'm saying, what type of life you live. So, man, I just want to encourage y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if you on Facebook, man, share this. Let other people know, man, you know what I'm saying, about how powerful your words are. And let me tell you something. There are going to be little voices in your head, man, that's going to try to make you think otherwise. There's going to be voices in your head that's going to try to make you say negative things. It's going to try to make you do negative things. But, man, you're going to have to tame that self-doubt. Those little voices you hear, man, you're going to have to continue to speak over those voices. You got to be able to speak louder than those voices that you hear. Because if you ain't careful with those voices that you hear in your head, man, you're going to be speaking that thing out loud, man. For real. You're going to be speaking that stuff out loud. And when you speak that stuff out loud, man, listen. That thing will literally create your reality. So be cautious and be careful, man. For real. So them little voices you hear in your head, make sure, even if you got to yell out loud. Sometimes, man, look, when I be around the house and stuff just bother me and situations just be coming up, man, I tell y'all, man, like I be having to yell out loud. I have to talk to that thing. I have to say certain things, man, so that I can speak over this negativity. I can, man. So I just wanted to encourage y'all, man, to let you know that your words got power. You know what I'm saying? That your words, man, will create your reality. Tell yourself, man, like, my future's so bright that eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Mind can't imagine the things that God got in store for me. Tell yourself this stuff. Say, I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. I'm a lender and not a borrower, which means I'm going to be lending money out. I ain't going to be taking money in. You see what I'm saying? I ain't going to be asking people for stuff. This is stuff that I tell myself that, man, I'm a king. I'm a royal priesthood. You feel me? My money may be tight now, but it ain't going to be like this forever. Like, for real, these are things you got to tell yourself. That, man, hey, my family, I'm going to be the one to introduce my family to something other than the struggle. You feel me? I'm going to introduce my family, man, to the good life. I'm going to introduce we're going to be taking family vacations every year. Everything paid for. I'm believing that stuff. I'm believing that stuff, man. So, man, I just want to encourage y'all, man, to just keep on holding on, man. I don't care what life is throwing at you right now. You have the capability, man, to speak, bro, to a situation and that whole situation turn. But you got to, when you speak it, you got to believe it. And sometimes you got to speak things repeatedly, over and over and over and over and over again until you see it, man. For real. So, man, I ain't trying to hold y'all long, but I hope this video, man, or this message encourage somebody. But I just want you to always remember, even when life get hard, even when things around you, man, everything around you start going crazy, you have the capability, man, to speak to that thing, man, and change the whole situation, man. Turn it all the way around. But you have to be able to do it. No matter no matter how many insecurities you got, no matter how many people talking bad about you, no matter how many people don't support you, you got to speak to yourself. And like I said earlier, sometimes the only good thing you hear about yourself are the things that you tell yourself. Are the things you tell yourself. The only good things you hear about yourself are the things you tell yourself, which means your words have power. Your words got power. Your words got power. So, man, you guys have a blessed night. You guys get some rest. You be safe this weekend, and make sure, man, that you speak positivity over your life every single day, man. No matter how hard the situation is, no matter what you're going through, no matter what people saying about you, speak positivity of your life, man. Speak good words of your life. Read that Bible, man. Go, Ma. Hey, if you ain't got no Bible, if you got the King James Version, you can't understand that thing. Hey, man, get you a new living translation. Get you something, because that'll give you wisdom, man. The Bible give you knowledge. It'll help you understand, man. That'll lead you and guide you along the way. And it'll motivate you. It'll inspire you, man. So, man, y'all be safe. Y'all have a blessed night. And, man, D-Mile love y'all, man. All right, man, take care.